How's it going, guys? Today I'll be showing you how to update your marius board firmware. The marius board has two firmwares to choose from. You have a PS4/PS5 firmware to install, and another one which is xinput. Xinput is much better at reliability and lots of other things like 12-bit resolutions and better reliability overall. Anyways, before we get started, I want you to highly recommend you to go to my GitHub and download the marius board configurator app. The marius board configurator app is just a app to make your life easier with the marius board. Instead of going to his website, so I'll demonstrate right now. So we'll go to the beta and searching it. So you don't have to go to Google and then search it, whatever. It's all in one app, basically. So yeah, once you do that, go to the GitHub and go down to the below. And if you're already an existing user that has the latest update, you do not have to do this. But if you have an old version, I highly recommend you to uninstall first and then reinstall. So you just go here, go to PowerShell, right click, run as administrator, paste, and then remove the marius board configurator from my system. Once we get exit of that, go back to PowerShell again, run as administrator, right click, press enter, and it installs it. And if there's an update that I post on Twitter, all you gotta do is update the script from here, and it updates. And it closes the old one. Like, how simple can it get? Anyways, enough of me making my own app and making it more simple to use for you guys. Let's back up the controller settings. What I highly recommend you to do is get a USB or an SSD and back up your settings and make sure you don't lose them. That's what I say to you. What we're going to do now is we're going to set up the controller. So what we're going to do now is we're going to set up the controller. I'm already on the next xinput firmware, so I'm going to be showing you how to back up your controller settings to update to a firmware, right? So what you want to do is you want to unplug your controller, put it into setup mode. Because I'm in xinput, we're going to go to xinput, press connect. If you're on the PS4 one, you go to the connect controller option. And you want to go all the way down the bottom, preparing to update to the newest firmware, back up to file. Alright? Once you've done that, you can close out of this. So this is saved on your computer now, in your downloads folder. Copy that, put it somewhere safe. It's going to be really handful for you later on, because if you go and just recalibrate, you might lose the feeling that you liked before. Or if you just want to recalibrate anyway, do it anyway. I don't like to recalibrate things that I like. I don't like losing settings. So, yeah. Alright, so once we do that, we backed up the controller to the downloads and we saved it in a nice place. Now you want to go to the firmware updater, the marius board configurator, unplug your controller, hold your R3 button and plug your controller in. Once that's done, you want to connect your the controller to the balls of Odin. Now, before we get this out, before I install this firmware, you guys need to enroll your board in the beta portal and join the Marius Discord and ask for access. It's in closed beta. There is lots of bugs with the firmwares. The one for the PS4 is not so buggy, but the xinput is, because it's brand new and it's new to the environment, right? But anyways, we're going to update it to xinput, and if you go down the bottom here, reinstall. Okay, you're going to realize there's a new thing on your desktop. Google Chrome, MH4 detected to connect. Alright, so we're going to close the Balls of Odin portal. And now we're going to unplug my controller and put it back in setup mode, ready for recalibration. So, connect the controller up with xinput. It's going to say no calibration on the controller. You can calibrate here if you want to start fresh, Or if you don't want to start from fresh, you go up here and do the latest file, save to RAM, save to controller, and it's done. So yeah, join the Mirrors Discord, join the beta, enroll your controller into the beta, download the Mirrors Board Configurator app. It's gonna make your life easier, trust me. Like, you can get the joystick tester, test your joystick. There's polling rate checkers, so if you want to check your polling rate, you can do that. I'm not gonna really show you like what it does. It's got a USB analyzer. So it tells you if it's direct to CPU. There's a setup guide by Parasite, which is very, 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 very useful. I'm gonna ask him to make a better video for YouTube, so it will load up his video on YouTube in HD and better quality. I'll be asking him if he can remake this video, in terms of making it better quality, so you guys can see what's going on. I could make it, but I can't be bothered. I'd rather Parasite. He has more knowledge of this stuff as well, how to set up sticks in general. The creator of the board, which is here, if you want to follow him for updates. The Marius toolbox is just a toolbox where you can remove certain things like the game bar notification. That's no longer needed now because the 8K polling has been fixed. But I'm gonna leave it in there just in case. There's also a new tool by the Quest 818. He did create this tool here. It's pretty useful. If you go to the controller and connect it, it tells you your polling rate and all that stuff. But yeah, the beta's in here. You can enroll in beta. There's free T optimization guide because I added the free T optimization guide because I used some of his code from the game bar notification fix. But yeah, that's why I linked his stuff on this Marius board configurator, and hopefully one day he will add this tool to his ultimate optimization guide as well. But yeah, it's very useful to have on your computer. It's basically just an app on your computer that sits in app data, so you can run it anytime. It says it's an app. It lives in, if you go to run app data, go to roaming. Oh no, it's not roaming. It's in local. Oh no, it's in local. No, where is it, man? It's in roaming. I forgot. I'm just having a brain fart. So there's a folder in here called Marius. It has all the update logs. So like, when you update the controller, we'll do an update log. So if there's a V, say example 4.0, it will force the update from GitHub, so you can see where it's going. It goes to the official release, and it leaves a fresh file here, so the program opens up from there, right? This is the controller thing from the Quest. It just sits here as well. If that gets updated, that will get updated too. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good app to use. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you got any questions, please ask me on Twitter at EODBruz. If you need any questions, go to my link tree and join my Discord. And if you want to join Marius Discord, join from the link down below. I appreciate it. Have a good one, guys. Peace.